My sister's toxic boyfriend and my family's disregard for my success Part 1. My sister's dangerous boyfriend, my sister, 27, has a history of choosing harmful partners. And when I confronted her latest boyfriend for his disturbing actions, she claimed I was overreacting. Within 4 months, she moved in with him and landed in a dangerous situation. I'm 24, female, and watching my sister repeatedly get hurt by toxic men has been exhausting for our family. Her last 3 relationships were disastrous. One cheated and took money from her, another belittled her and lived off her resources, and the most recent got physical during an argument. Despite our efforts to support her, it's hard not to be protective. Her newest boyfriend, let's call him Derek, 30, gave me an uneasy feeling from the start. When we first met, he leaned in too close and sniffed my hair without permission. I stepped back startled and he smirked, saying, "Your shampoo smells great." It was unsettling, but my sister brushed it off as his odd sense of humor, insisting he's socially awkward but harmless. I tried to give him a chance for her sake. Last weekend, at a family dinner at our parents' house, things escalated. I have a fractured index finger, clearly visible in a bright blue splint from a clumsy jogging accident. Everyone knew to be careful with my hand. Derek, seated across from me, suddenly reached over and flicked my injured finger hard, smirking as I yelped in pain. The room went silent. I shouted, "What's wrong with you?" dropping an F-bomb in shock. Derek laughed, calling it a joke, while my sister defended him, saying we were overreacting. My dad looked ready to throw him out, and I told Derek to stay away from me, warning that touching me again would be a problem. My sister accused me of being dramatic, while Derek chuckled like it was no big deal. My dad demanded an apology, but Derek's sarcastic, "Sorry your finger's so fragile," only made me angrier. I called him a creep, and my sister stormed out with him, furious that we embarrassed him. Later, she texted our family group chat, scolding us for not accepting Derek and threatening to cut contact if we didn't welcome him. I was shocked she was choosing him over us. When I tried to talk to her, she accused me of sabotaging her happiness, claiming I'm biased because of her past relationships. But am I wrong to think his actions were cruel? She's making me the villain, and I'm questioning if I handled it poorly or if her history is clouding my judgment. Reddit, am I the asshole for calling out Derek's creepy behavior? Common questions addressed. Did Derek know about my injury? Yes, my splint is obvious, and he even joked about my claw hand earlier. Was he drunk? No, he seemed sober, just cruel. Has he done this to others? I don't know him well. Dinner was only our second meeting. Some suggested I overreacted by cursing at him. I admit swearing wasn't ideal, but the pain and shock took over. I won't apologize for reacting to someone deliberately hurting me. Update 2. I met my sister for coffee to clear the air, but it went poorly. She was defensive from the start, dismissing Derek's actions as a light tap and blaming me for humiliating him. I explained how his joke caused real pain, but she insisted he didn't mean to hurt me and that I need to adjust to his humor. When I brought up the hair-sniffing incident, she laughed, saying I was making a big deal out of a compliment. She accused me of being biased against all her boyfriends, claiming we never give them a fair shot. I clarified that we only reacted to her exes after they proved toxic, and Derek's red flags worry me. She said Derek felt attacked at dinner, claiming I was hostile from the start, which isn't true. She reiterated her ultimatum, accept Derek or lose her. The conversation ended coldly with no resolution. Update 3. Weeks later, my sister moved in with Derek after just 3 or 4 months, announcing it via text without discussion. She's become distant, barely responding in our family chat and skipping our dad's birthday celebration for plans with Derek. Her best friend M reached out, saying my sister's been ghosting her friends too, and Derek seems possessive, always hovering when they're together. We're increasingly worried. She's isolating herself, and we don't even know their address. My mom's attempts to express concern only made her defensive, claiming we're unfair to Derek. Update 4. A few nights ago, my sister called me at midnight, whispering in fear, asking me to pick her up from a 24-hour gas station. She had no car, keys, or wallet. My dad and I found her shivering outside, and she broke down crying. At our parents' house, she revealed Derek exploded after my mom's call, accusing her of siding with us. He punched a hole in a door, grabbed her arm, leaving bruises, and she fled in his sneakers. She's blocked him after his barrage of angry and apologetic texts. We documented the bruises and are supporting her as she stays with our parents. Update 5. A week later, my sister is safe and done with Derek. He tried contacting her through other numbers and emails, alternating between blame and apologies. When he showed up at our parents' house, my dad threatened police involvement, and we filed a report for the record. My sister retrieved her belongings with support and is starting therapy to address her pattern of toxic relationships. Her friends are rallying around her, and we're focused on her healing without judgment. Part 2. My family mocked my online business until I revealed my $1.2 million success. I'm Aiden, 31, and I've learned that family support can fade when your success challenges their expectations. While my relatives pursued traditional degrees in fields like law or medicine, I built an e-commerce empire from my childhood bedroom. Starting with custom phone cases, then expanding to clothing, my business thrived while others chased internships. Yet my mother introduced me at gatherings as figuring things out, dismissing my company's success. The tipping point came at my cousin Sophia's graduation party. At 23, she was the family's golden child, class president, trilingual, and celebrated for every milestone. We were civil but not close, and her parents amplified her every achievement. Her lavish graduation party with string lights, champagne, and a new Kia Soul was expected. But when I arrived, her mother, Aunt Cara, handed me a neon vest to manage parking, treating me like staff. I reluctantly agreed, directing cars for 90 minutes while the party went on without me. Sweaty and sidelined, I found my name on a place card far from the main tables. During Sophia's speech, she toasted to hard work and real education, jabbing at my online hobbies. The crowd laughed, including my mother, who later shrugged it off, saying she didn't mean it. Years of dismissal, smirks when I mentioned my work, my mother ignoring my updates for Sophia's accolades, boiled over. As Sophia posed by her car, I raised my glass and said, "Congrats, Sophia, must feel great to have your degree and family support. My little online hobby cleared $1.2 million this year. Nice Kia." Silence followed. Sophia's smile froze, someone dropped a fork, and I walked away, leaving whispers behind. Texts came quickly. My mother called my words uncalled for, and Aunt Cara defended Sophia's hard work. I didn't respond. At home, in my paid-off three-bedroom house, I felt liberated. My phone buzzed with interview requests after someone researched my company. When my mother visited, bringing lasagna like I was a struggling student, she admitted I'd done well but said I embarrassed Sophia. I told her I'd been ignored for years, my success reduced to stickers in my room. She had no response. Sophia texted an apology, but then Aunt Cara left a voicemail about their financial struggles, hinting at help with Sophia's car lease. My uncle followed, calling Sophia's jab playful and asking for a loan. I reviewed my records, $42,860 given to family over years unacknowledged. From $300 loaned to my cousin Jason for textbooks, never repaid to $2,000 for Cara's roof repair. I'd been guilted into every favor. I drafted a message to Sophia, acknowledging her apology but drawing a line. Her mockery wasn't justified, and I was done being the family's overlooked ATM. I didn't send it yet, letting the shifted dynamic settle. Thank you for watching my story. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe and press the bell icon. Stay tuned for more real-life stories, get more experiences.